This video is going to show you how you can easily start vlogging with your GoPro.
We're going to keep things very basic. If you're like, Marks, I don't even know how to charge a GoPro, then pause this video, go watch my other video where I show you exactly how to go about charging your GoPro. Very, very easy. You'll get it in no time. Once you've charged your GoPro and you've got your memory card, then this video is for you. So I'm not going to do anything extravagant. I'm literally going to show you how you can go about filming your first video. So right now I'm at the beach. Now I've got a very special subscriber who's a swimmer, and I'm making this video with that subscriber in mind. So what I always like to do is I like to get an establishing shot of where I'm at first. If you have to look at the GoPro over here, I turn it on at the side. You'll see there's the power button. Alright, so I'm going to just press the power button and then you will see it comes on over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press the power button on the side, and as you can see it says photo. I'm going to press it again. We've got time lapse, and I'm going to press it one more time and it says video. Now your order might be a little bit different, but as long as you press the button on the side you will still get those options. So just to show you again, button on the side over here, pressing it, I've got photo, pressing again, time lapse, and now I've got video. So this button over here, it allows you to cycle through the modes as well as turn on your GoPro and turn off your GoPro as well if you hold it. Now we're on video and it says standard at the bottom over here. I'm gonna select standard and I've got a couple of options over here. Now if we click the little paintbrush or pencil icon, we can see what we're working with. So we've got 1080 and 60 frames per second. 1080 refers to your resolution, and that's HD. Now you'll hear a lot of people talking about 4K, people talking about 5K. If you are editing your GoPro footage on your phone, I wouldn't recommend going over 1080. I use a Mac computer and I really enjoy my editing, but I very rarely go above 1080 because it just slows down the program that I'm editing on, and it makes rendering files and exporting files take very long. If your sole purpose is to get a video up on YouTube, 1080 is HD. It's more than fine. Now we've got the lens. The lens is wide. We can click on that to change it. You can move things around, and as you see, as you change the options, you will get an idea of what it looks like. Linear and horizon leveling. We can take it down again to narrow. Ultimately, what I'm doing here is I'm adjusting the focal length. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to tweak or change any of the settings, but in case you feel empowered and that this doesn't scare you, we're going to just select the lens option over here where it says wide. Now, wide, there's nothing wrong with wide. Wide is great. It's that traditional GoPro look that we all love, but it can seem a little bit distorted at time and give you a bit of that fish eye, sort of overarching feeling when you're watching the content. What I like to do is I just like to move it down a little bit. Linear is a more cropped, a more natural look. But what I quite like going for is, not narrow, let me just move it up a little bit, linear and horizon leveling. So what makes this GoPro amazing is that we get to make sure that the horizon is level. Sometimes if you watch content, you'll see that the horizon is a little bit slanted. And this could come about maybe because of the wide lens, who knows, but with this GoPro, we're able to enable linear and horizon leveling. Once I'm happy, I just do a little tap and everything's good over there. Now we just move it up. We're not going to touch zoom or timer or anything like that. I don't want to intimidate you guys too much here. The last thing I just want to show you, in case you know what a LUT is or you know what color grading or color correcting is, GoPro gives you the option of using GoPro Color. This is lovely. It gives you a bit of a saturated or vibrant feel to your videos, and this is awesome if you're a complete beginner but you still want to have a bit of a professional look to your videos. So GoPro sort of builds that in for you, and it's quite a nice feature. But I love color grading and color correcting my videos, so what I would do is I would actually just take it down to flat. This is what it looks like with the GoPro Color. This is what it looks like flat. Hopefully you can see that the one is flat. But we're going to keep it on GoPro Color just for you today. And in a future video, if you'd like, I can get a bit more into how I go about color grading. But again, like I said, we just tap it over there. Now guys, if you press buttons and if you're freaking out because maybe you changed some stuff and you don't know how to get it back, the nice thing that we've done here is we have adjusted some of the settings of a preset. So all we have to do is scroll down to the bottom And then you can just click on restore and it will restore everything as it was. So I'll just show you. Boom. Restore. And it will go back to the original settings. The only thing we changed from the original, if you ever press a button and you're feeling a little bit confused, just tap the middle and it'll go back to the home screen. So the only thing I changed was lens over here, and I took it to linear horizon leveling. Bing. Okay, so we're gonna work with standard. Just tap standard over there. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a nice establishing shot. So how I go about that is I just click this button at the top over here. And now I'm just gonna take my GoPro, give you a nice establishing shot. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to press the top over here. Now let's say I want to do a bit of slow-mo just to show you the rocks underneath. I'm just going to tap the button and now we've got slow-mo activated. 1080, 120. This is all good for slow-mo. Click the top over here. And now check what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take it here, show you this rock over here. I'm going to maybe just go from up and then go down around these plants. Maybe I'm going to just walk and take my feet. And now just do a bit of a slow establishing shot. And now I will just hit stop. To see the footage I just took, I just go up like that, press play. Just gives you a nice overview of what I just took. And I'll just press the menu button on the side or the power. And I'm back. I'm going to deactivate slow-mo. Slow-mo off. Now I want to do a bit of a time warp to take you to the start of this little rock pool over here, and then I'm going to put some nice vibey music to that. It'll be quite cool in the edit. So to do that, let's just go back into the shade. I'm going to hit the power or the menu option over here. Time lapse. I'm going to select that. It's on time warp. So here are the original time warp settings, 1080. We're going to just work with that one. And the only thing I'm going to adjust here for you guys is lens from wide again. Okay, and select. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do a bit of a time warp. I'm going to press the start button at the top and then take you for a little walk. So pressing that over here, picking up my bag, and we're just going to follow my bag all the way. I think it will be quite cool showing myself taking my shoes off. And then to stop the time warp, I'm just going to click at the top over here. There we go. Let me show you what the time warp looked like. So again, I'm just going to go up like this. And cool. I'm selecting the side here, video, we want video, cool. What I like to do is I like to give a whole bunch of different angles. So I'm first going to start off with some slow-mo, and then I'm going to position the camera in a couple of different ways to show myself heading into the water. Alright, so to go back to slow-mo, I'm still on standard. I'm going to hit the snail icon. Let's go maybe starting off with the water. Let's maybe go along the rock over here. Let me take some seaweed. I'm just going to take the slow-mo off and get a couple of different angles of me entering the water. So slow-mo off. First thing I'm going to do is maybe position the camera this way and just get me taking off my mask and my jacket. Just gonna put it over here. What we love about the GoPro Hero 9 is that we can see ourselves, so even though I'm a bit far away, this is going to be a wide shot, maybe showing the mountain, we'll see what it catches. Again, slow-mo's off, it's on standard. What a beautiful evening. Okay, now the next look I want to get is maybe from behind me heading straight to the water. Okay, I'm just going to walk over. Now I see a nice little rock. I'm going to position it on the rock and then I'm going to hopefully dive into the water. This is a very special subscriber, it's freezing. And I'll edit all of the shots together to make it look cinematic. I'm sure you can see that the magic behind making movies, it's really happening in the edit, because when you piece all of these pieces together with some music, it can form quite a beautiful story. If you wanted to speak, it would probably be a good time to do it before you get into the water, because I find that the audio is not that amazing once you come out of the water. So let's say, for example, we filmed all of that, but we forgot to film an intro, then I would consider filming an intro now. So I would say something along the lines of, "Hi guys, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to take you for a swim. It's a beautiful day." And without further ado, let's get into it. Maybe close the cover over here. I'll start that as the intro. And now I want to show myself going to swim. So perhaps I'll do an intro now to the swimming part of the video. Now my handsome husband over here, this mic is not going to come into the water with me. I'm going to be really brave. I'm going to take this GoPro further into this beautiful rock pool. I'm going to say something profound, which I'll record here, and then I'll dive into the water, capture that, and then I'm going to position the GoPro different places while I practice that I'm swimming. But I'm also going to do some nice underwater shots. We'll see what we can get before I get brain freeze. Okay, see you later. When you're in such a beautiful environment, it only makes sense to say something incredibly profound. So if I can leave you one piece of inspiration, it's to act like it's summer, even when it's winter, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm excited to see your videos that you guys make, vlogging with your GoPro, taking your GoPro for a swim. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to see them. But I think that's enough chit chat. It's time for me to take this GoPro underwater and go for a swim. I can't believe I'm doing this. Woo! Crikey, I'm gonna go under. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, crikey, that's cold. I hope you're getting how the audio changes. Whew. Wiping the camera. Okay, in case that wasn't cool enough, let's go under again. And let's go a different angle. Let's go this way. Okay, one more time. Wow, can't believe I just did that.